welcome to Cheap Joe's Art Stuff. My name is Julie and I'm here to impart some knowledge to you today via a 2-minute art tip. And today's tip is for those of you out there who may be suffering a little. Granted, hand fatigue is one of those things, it kind of clouds over anybody who works frequently and works long hours on their art and stuff like this. But I have noticed as you get older that the small annoyances in your 20s become actual problems when you get much older. So today's tip is to try to help you out if you are one of the poor folks who are having trouble with your hand dexterity and stuff like that. So I wanted to show you a couple of options if your hands are getting achy when you work, or maybe you have arthritic hands or any kind of immobility in your hands that you're dealing with, because the big thing is we want you to keep working, keep being happy and feeling good. So got a couple of little tips. This can be done on brushes, this can be done on drawing utensils and stuff like that. But I want to show you a couple things. This you can get at the office supply store. This is just like a little pencil gripper. You can get like a pack of a dozen of them for a couple of bucks, or maybe you can get just 2 or 3 and try it out. But you can actually slip these onto your brush handles like so. And this gives just a little bit of extra width to the thing so that you're not having to close your grip quite as much, and it makes it a lot more comfortable. And also keeps it from wiggling around so much if you aren't able to hold it as tightly as you used to be able to. So this is a really nice option, a really inexpensive trick to try on your brushes, your pencils, all those kinds of stuff when your hands are bothering you. Then if small brushes are a real problem for you and you've kind of moved up to things with like larger handles, this will likely not fit onto the handle of anything bigger. But maybe you should try this. So what is this? This is a kneaded rubber eraser, and I brought my nice red one because then it's like easier for you to see. But what I'm going to do is I'm kneading my rubber eraser, and what we're going to do is actually use this like a clay. So what we're going to do is wrap this around the handle, and the cool part about this is, 1, cheap, super cheap. Kneaded rubber erasers don't cost hardly anything, and 2, this is moldable so that you can customize it for your hand. So if the grip needs to be a certain way, if it needs to be a little bit thicker at the top and stuff like that, you can actually mold it to fit your hand and work for you. So if it is that this is a problem, you can actually sculpt it so that it rests comfortably in your hand without you actually having to close with your fingers. This is also an option. I've also seen people use like a racket ball or even a tennis ball. So if it is that your grip is even more limited and you need like a wider and wider grip, look at racket balls and tennis balls where you can actually take a utility knife and make a little slice in there and slide it right on there into the position that you need, and it works great. The big thing is we don't want you to be uncomfortable. We want you to keep working, keep creating, keep feeling good about it, and we hope that maybe this tip is helpful to all of you guys out there that may be struggling with this, and that you continue to enjoy your work.